right. Unexpected beef that I honestly didn't think would happen. Because they're both on two different sides of the internet. Sneako and Moist Criticals. I was not expecting this. I'll keep it a buck with y'all. I was not expecting this. How? How did this happen? Even though Sneako is known for running his mouth too much. How did this happen?
Yeah, Ma, I need help. Hey, Mom.
Bro's mad loud.
Mom. Mom.
Bro's loud again.
Mom.
You mad loud. Yeah, but honestly, it's just funny to me. I just find it very hilarious. I just find it very comedic.
I need help. The luckiest, unluckiest guy.
What I can assume, because Charlie doesn't have a reason to beef with anybody unless he's being beefed towards. So 9 times out of no, it is Sneako's fault. I want to watch this though. I want to watch this. This is gonna be too funny.
Just wanted to start a business when something surprising happens.
Today, I'm going to teach you
Yeah, skip the ad.
Hey Sneako, does this outfit look familiar? This is the same thing I wore last time I took you over my knee and spanked your bottom with some discipline. And I'm happy to report that these are back in stock and a lot more at moistglobal.com. Last time I talked about you, I used you for a merchandise push as well, so might as well stick with tradition. I bet just seeing me in this attire again has just sent you on a full-blown Winter Soldier episode with your eyes rolling into the back of your skull as you're experiencing post-traumatic stress disorder, because the first video I made on you...
Wait a minute. Wait. Why are we lagging?
Because it's raining.
That would explain why my ping is all over the place.
offended you to such a high degree that you have not stopped whining since. It's already been 3 months, can you believe that? How time flies. You started shit with me by insulting me and my girlfriend out of nowhere, so naturally I responded by making fun of you in return and showcasing the reasons why I don't respect you. But unfortunately I failed to calculate just how much of a sensitive fucking loser you are, because this hurt your feelings to such a high degree it's become like an Armageddon in your brain. 3 months you have continued to melt down about this. The day after I posted my response, you went on stream and had a huge...
Wait a minute. This has been a quarter of a year long beef?
Yeah.
Are we serious right now? This has been going on for 3 months.
Yeah. I said shirt.
What, bro? That's crazy.
Unhinged tantrum and meltdown about the whole thing, and then he sent some of his viewers over. So I was joking with them, saying like, "Oh, you guys must have just stopped the cuties watch party over there at Sneako's stream, right? Welcome, cucks." That kind of shit. And it got really under his skin in a big way, so he started dancing around with the gun and threatening to come shoot me. So he kept saying, "Oh, you're in Tampa, right? I'll come see you," waving his gun around and dancing.
You want to watch my clips? Watch my clips. Watch my clips. You want me to watch your clips? Watch my clips.
He looks dumb. He looks retarded.
These are the only clips I'm watching, you were?
Now, the reason he keeps saying watch my clips while threatening me here is because during the stream I couldn't watch him live because he just kept shouting slurs. So I said watch
Yeah.
my clips to see what I was saying about you. I had to communicate via Twitch clips. And I'm sorry to be that guy, this is like the grammar police of guns, but he's a fucking imbecile.
Yo, it's so crazy, bro. Why is he holding the mag for the pistol? He talking about, bro, you look you look dumb. Like, he actually looks retarded. Well, I'm sorry, you probably can't say that word, but he looks very unintellectual. We'll go with that. He looks like his IQ is that of a carrot. What is going on, bro? What is going on?
You absolute buffoon. What you have there is not clips. These are mags. They're mags, not clips, you absolute fucking dummy. The same way that this is also a mag. They're all mags. Stop saying clips, you look fucking stupid here. Anyway, sorry for the gun.
They're not called clips. They're mags. Oh goodness, this is too good. This is too good. It's too good, bruh. It's too good, bruh. It's too good. This is amazing.
Anatomy lesson. He was very upset, so he was threatening to come shoot me, beat me up, all of that, because I hurt his feelings, and it's been festering for quite some time now. 3 fucking months. You love to bitch about how everyone's canceling you. This soy bull. It's all you do. You treat the teenagers in your Discord like
Yeah.
This is great. This is absolutely fucking amazing.
At least I'm still strong.
They're your goddamn therapist. Just going in there to complain about the invisible boogeyman canceling you again, shaking your fist at the clown. I also love that you treat this Discord server like it's your PR team, so you have them work on your responses on Twitter because you're not witty enough to come up with anything on your own. You have no ability to banter. You can't insult anyone. Anytime you're pushed, all you fall back on is one of three things: soy boy, bot, or NPC, and that's it. You never deviate from this path. Which is ironic because you're like literally a sheep. You have 3 programmed responses. You're like the absolute worst character, side character in an MMO. It's pathetic. But I'm getting sidetracked. You love to be super public about how much you hate antidepressants and you shit on anyone who takes antidepressants. But with the way you talk in your Discord server, I'm pretty convinced that you're only 2 or 3 messages away from asking your community to source antidepressants for you under the table to help with all this mental anguish you're going through. It'd be a good idea. It might help you. But I'm putting the cart before the horse here. How did we get to this point? Well, I made that video about Sneako, and I
This is honestly too fucking funny.
Beast.
What, bruh? uh...
Dragon Ball superhero.
Your fingers are sticky.
Yeah, what?
Wipe the stickiness off your fingers with that.
Nah, but no, this is great. This is great. This is great. I don't think you understand, but this is this is great. This is great. This is actually great. What? These are mags. They're mags, Sneako. Oh, this is amazing. This has to be the most unprecedented beef of all time. I say it's damn near up there when Corey called YouTube out for favoritism and racism. And then had all of almost every like big YouTuber, well-known YouTuber, like make a video about it. Was yo. When that happened, that was wild. This is up there with it though, I would say. This is too funny. Now I gotta refresh my screen.
Hey, Sneako. Does this outfit look familiar? This is the same thing I wore last time I took you over my knee and spanked your bottom with some discipline.
It's just, yo, the intro to the video, you basically just called him a child. Oh god. Oh, this is great. This is absolutely amazing. It can't get any better than this. Or maybe it can. You never know.
One hit.
Responses. You're like the absolute worst character, side character in an MMO. It's pathetic. But I'm getting sidetracked. You love to be super public about how much you hate antidepressants and you shit on anyone who takes antidepressants, but with the way you talk in your Discord server, I'm pretty convinced that you're only 2 or 3.
Awoken.
Okay, so what I just did is I closed out the tab. I closed out the tab. Right? But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play it from my phone into my mic so y'all can hear it. Cause honestly, this is funny. This is hilarious to me. Let me just let me yell, cause this has to be the most unprecedented beef yet. It's up there when Corey. It's definitely up there when Corey made that video about YouTube being racist and having favoritism. Cause once he made that, it was a chain. It was a chain reaction. Everybody else made a video about it too. So this is definitely up there with it.
Asking your community to source antidepressants for you under the table.
Let me know if y'all can hear this.
Mental anguish you're going through, and I think that honestly be a good idea. It might help you. But I'm putting the cart before the horse here. How did we get to this point? Well, I made that video about Sneako, and I fully planned on that being the only time I ever talked about this asshole. I really did. All I wanted to do was highlight why I personally don't respect him. I know a lot of people criticize me for not tackling his points, and to that I say, bah humbug, this fucking goober didn't make any points. All he did was insult me and my girlfriend. He insulted me and my girlfriend because I made fun of one of his friend's blatantly fake stories. He resorted to childish name-calling like, I'm ugly. and I don't go outside. That's not making any points. Like, what am I supposed to debunk there? No, actually, my mom thinks I'm handsome, and so does my girlfriend, so you're wrong, factually wrong. There's nothing to debunk. The whole point of the video was highlighting why I don't respect him. I'll go ahead and briefly give you a previously on Dragon Ball Z lore recap to bring you up to speed on the points I was making for why I think he is a pathetic piece of shit, and his opinion holds no value in my eyes. Is because he publicly defends Cuties as one of his favorite movies. Cuties was a Netflix film that used real child actresses in sexual situations.
Used what? And what did what? No, 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 no. Excuse me. We're not about to just scroll past that. How do you just... That's weird. Netflix, we need to have a little... Netflix, we need to have a little conversation. What told y'all, yo, it's a weird world we live in.
Oh, what do you know?
It's a weird world we live in. How my aunt doing?
Oh. Imagine this man is still one on a 1v3.
I'm sorry. I've been through a lot of stuff has happened.
The most crazy.
Like time been moving, but life been moving by, I would say, fairly fast.
Fries.
I'm trying not to say this in a disrespectful way, cause
Thing I can hear.
I could know you, but it's like, do I know you?
You heard me.
Why are you asking me that question? If I don't know you, and if I do know you,
Warm up.
I probably forgot about you.
Shut up.
Cause the way you said that made it sound like you related to me. So now I'm confused.
So they sexualized real children. A fact that Sneako...
How the
Yo, Netflix needs to just stop. Yo, Netflix just be airing anything nowadays. They be like, oh, you wanna... This is basically how it went down in the PR room. Oh, you wanna make a movie about sexualizing children? Yep, green light that immediately. Like, but sir,
Hello.
they're minors. Who said we cared? That's dead ass how it went in the boardroom. It was like whoever was trying to green light that movie was like, okay, hear me out.
Stop.
Minors. Sexualization. Movie. Everybody sitting at that table clap their hands. Yes. Yes, this is a great idea. What in the actual fuck? Netflix? What told you? What the f... Why? Why?
Well, I swear, if I die,
Yo.
is because...
Yo, what the f... Yo. Stop.
please, no.
No. Because why did... You know what, bruh?
How?
Let me just...
How?
Yeah, I'm taking off Bluetooth.
I came first. How?
Alright.
used real child actresses in sexual situations, so they sexualized real children. A fact that Sneako himself acknowledges, but writes off as being okay because it's realistic, because in the real world, children get sexualized. I'll say it again.
That just because it's normalized does not mean it's okay. It shouldn't be normalized in general. What? How does that logic work? I'm very confused. How does that? What is wrong with the world?
What?
How does that work?
Regardless of what the intention of the film was, they missed the mark because what ended up happening is they sexualized the child actresses. That is a problem. Full stop. Even if the message was supposed to be the opposite, they still ended up contributing to the very problem they were speaking out against.
Cuties last night, and it was pretty good. It's a pretty good movie. I went in ready to hate like everybody else. I saw the cover, and I got clickbaited. So did you. You got clickbaited. The thing about Cuties is it's not an unrealistic film. Like, yes, it shows children in a sexual way, but this is not unusual now. And the people who are really mad about this aren't Gen Z.
Imagine claiming children in sexual positions is clickbait. Yikes. That's rough. You admit that the children were sexualized. That is bad. Okay? That means the movie failed in its mission. I don't know what you don't get about that. But regardless, I'm not here to just keep hammering home the same points. Another thing that I talked about for a reason I don't respect him is because he battles with his own sexuality. He is very public about how he used to go to these swinger parties. I think he says 4 in total over the course of like 2 weeks, where he watched his girlfriend get fucked by other men. Even telling the story of how he was literally...
What the fuck?
Mom, I'm done.
What? What?
Mom, I'm done.
You really just... Yo. Ain't no way. You just let it... You just let it happen?
Okay.
Like, why would you take your girl to a party like that in general? What the yo? What?
Bro,
That's nasty. What tells you to no.
I swear.
No. What? That's gross.
in the bed, watching his girl get fucked by a different man, moaning intensely, and it was traumatizing. Yet he recommends that everyone should try it at some point for some reason.
Because
He got like 4 slots that's already at like level 99.
No. Bro, I don't care, bro. It's like
Saying they gonna do nothing.
if I had a girl, we chilling house. We for real don't gotta go nowhere. If you want to go somewhere, let it be somewhere reasonable.
It's over.
Other than that, we in the house with it. What the
No,
fuck?
bro, you have
Hell
one question
no. What? That's
Yeah.
dirty.
I think
Yeah.
it's 3v1.
That's nasty. What? How do you just...
I think it's gonna take a 3v1 to beat this guy, bro.
That's disgusting. Ew. You took your...
Like, bro.
What the fuck?
This man's is literally on advanced mastery on
How do you
the
just...
game.
Yo, nah.
Bro, this man's is so...
No.
Like, bro, he literally put us in a loop
No,
every
bruh.
time. Like, bro, he stayed
That's
up there for longest.
that's disgusting.
What is this?
That's worse than getting a
Nonsense.
"she busy right now" text. That is. The different no, it's the same thing. The difference is one's over text, the other one's in person. That's disgusting.
this was imagine seeing the girl you love like get fucked.
You love her?
Yeah, I do. I love her. I was about to say I love this bitch. I'm like, no, let me not say that. I love my wifey, my queen.
And
Good
you
answer, good
allowed the love of your life to get fucked by another man.
What happened to the other agreement? Why did that one last?
I'm crazy. The first time, as soon as I saw it, like 3 pumps in, I just got up and walked out. I'm just like, I can't do that. Like, feeling traumatic thoughts, like seeing her with another person. It's a lot. But I think it's something everybody should do.
No. It's something that not everybody should do. No one should do it. No. Like, how the fuck do you justify that? That's actually disgusting. What? How do you justify your girl getting by another man? How do you... How do you go about trying to? It's nasty. It's just disgusting. What the fuck?
To test. I know. You know what?
So my point with this was, why is this the guy that's lecturing everyone on their relationships, shitting on people's relationships, when he himself is in one that makes him very upset and he can't come to terms with it? Now, if he's open about being a cuck and happy and proud to be a cuck,
Bro's literally a cuckold. Damn. I don't feel bad for him though. You chose to do that. You know what's like that's like I said, that's equivalent to getting a "she busy right now" text. Except the difference is one is a text, the other one you're visibly looking at it in real time. Like it's happening. Can't do anything about it. Me personally, I don't be in the house.
Wanna punch him? Fight him?
When I get one, me and my girl gonna be in the house watching Spooky Scary Sunday or any horror movie of her choice.
Come on.
We gonna be in the crib. This is why, yo, get y'all a homebody. I'll tell you this now. Get y'all a homebody.
that's fine. But he's not. It makes him mad every single time. So why the fuck is this insecure guy the one that's the moral authority on healthy relationships all of a sudden? That was the point of me bringing up that clip. Now, that was basically the whole video. I summed it up real quick. All I pointed out is I don't respect his opinion because he defends a movie I consider to be child porn. I think any film or any production that has real...
It caught me off guard. I'm sorry.
children being sexualized should be classified as child porn. That's how I view it. Maybe your definition's different, but that's how I personally view that kind of content.
That's technically how you'd sum it up. That's basically what it is. And from hearing this revelation, I will be very wary and cautious when I go on Netflix. Avoid that movie at all costs, at all corners. I'm trying to figure out who took the time out of their day to direct that movie. It was like, hey, let's make this a concept. Well, it already is a concept, but let's make this concept and turn it into a movie.
Oh, I know my favorite character.
Like I don't understand it. And like Charlie said, it had a point and failed to deliver said point, and so it's basically just.
Why he awoken, man? Why?
I don't want to say it. He already said it. It's basically just CP.
So him defending that was beyond reprehensible to me. And him being very public with his cuckoldry and how scarring it has been, it should be a lesson and an example that he himself is not great when it comes to relationships and all these things. And I posted that and it made him extremely upset and he hasn't stopped fucking crying about it for 3 months. So, fast forward to 2 days ago. I was streaming a Moist Esports tournament and I went up to go to the bathroom. I had to take a shit. It was a double flusher. So I was on the toilet for quite some time and I saw a Sneako post that he's posted quite a few times now and I thought, you know what? Fuck it. Not doing anything else right now on the porcelain throne? I'll play in the pig pen. So I did. For 3 months now, Sneako has had this adorable little collage that he made that looks like it's straight out of a 16-year-old girl's diary with pictures of boys from her class that she doesn't like. All about people that have hurt his feelings. This is his wall of shame for people that have insulted him online. What's even sadder about it is he purposely leaves out people that he's afraid of. So Turkey Tom, for example, made a whole video talking about Sneako and how pathetic he is. And Sneako tried to talk a big game to him, even challenged him to a debate, which Turkey Tom accepted with jubilation. He was ecstatic. And then Sneako kept ducking him, ghosting him. So he leaves Turkey Tom off of this list because he's afraid to actually talk to him. And he also leaves off quite a few other people, but the most notable other one that is comical for the absence is Brandon Buckingham. Brandon Buckingham is an internet content creator that Sneako lied about for a long time, and they had a lot of beef, and Brandon Buckingham actually challenged him to a fight. And Sneako is very fearful of him. We'll get into that more in depth in a moment, but I just need to set the stage a little bit here with this collage. So after seeing this for the 100th time in the last 3 months, I finally just said, holy shit, you pathetic, sensitive, soy little worm. I made fun of you for watching your girlfriend get fucked by numerous other men and also insulted you for defending child porn. That's not cancellation. That's just spitting on you for being a pitiful, sad cuck. And this puppy really blew up on Twitter in a big way. Now, I will say it again. What I did and what I am doing right now is not canceling you, Sneako. I am insulting you. I am making fun of you. Something that you were supposed to be a huge proponent of, right? Wasn't like one of your big things like bullying needs to be brought back. So now that I'm making fun of you, what, all of a sudden now it's off limits, now it's canceling? You have become the SJWs that you criticize so much. I don't know how you don't realize that. We continue. He says, you know in your soul you would never say that to my face. To which I respond, you literally have a collage of people that hurt your feelings on the internet. You haven't stopped whining about me for months now, you goofy NPC. Even if you beat my ass in a fight, it doesn't change the truth. You're still a cuck who also defends child porn. I think this is important to talk about, and I just talked about it recently. When you are getting your feelings hurt and your immediate response isn't to fire back with insults, jokes, whatever, it's to challenge someone to a fight, you've taken a huge L. You've shown that the person has got under your skin, and the only thing you can resort to is a caveman brain of, I'll beat you in a fight. Sneako, you beating me in a fight doesn't unfuck your girlfriend from the numerous men that had sex with her in front of you. It doesn't do...
I have I have no words. I'll be honest. I have no words for that. Yo, that's sad. That's sad. The whole internet is on his ass. Like a good majority of the internet is on his ass right now. Oh my goodness.
Everything I've said still stands. Nothing changes. It doesn't even salvage your ego. All it is a pathetic fucking attempt at attention. And I don't think you believe half the things you talk about. I really think Sneako just panders as much as possible. He himself doesn't even stand by the things he talks about. I really don't think he has any beliefs of his own. He just echoes what he thinks is going to get him the biggest audience / the most money. That's what I think. So this puffing out his chest of challenging me to a fight is clearly attention. That's what it feels like. Because you don't have the same energy for Brandon Buckingham. Brandon Buckingham is more than willing to fight you any day of the week. But with him, you don't want to do that for some reason. Why? Do you not stand by your beliefs when it comes to Brandon Buckingham? He has said all the same things about you that I am saying about you. So why is he exempt? Why don't you want to fight him? That's so weird. This is what you said about Brandon Buckingham and fighting him.
And then finally, when Brandon Buckingham is down to meet Sneako, he's there to box him. They're both similar sizes. Sneako would now rather just sit at home and tell jokes behind his computer.
I'd rather sit at home and yell at a camera, tell jokes than, risk my manhood falling flat for Brandon Buckingham, if I lose the fight.
So now it's suddenly cool to just stay at home and keep it all online.
The full video here from Willie Mack is an absolute masterpiece on laying out every pathetic thing that Sneako has ever done, said, or everything ever. So I highly recommend checking it out. I'll put a link to it in the description. It's a banger. So, as you can see, the people he's confident in fighting are ones that he feels confident he'd win against. I'm 5'6". I think he's 6'1". So the height advantage he feels very confident with. And he has every reason to. He would probably beat me in a fight. But like I said, that doesn't change anything. Everything I've said is still true. You are a cuck, self-admitted, and you have defended cuties publicly, which, by more than just me, by many, is considered child porn. You're pathetic. Beating me in a fight doesn't change any of those facts. I've also been super vocal about how I don't want to fight. I'm not afraid to say, I don't want to get hit in the head. right? Like, I'm afraid of taking headshots. It's probably a super normal fear to have. So I'm averse to going into a boxing match, especially one that's just a clout-driven spectacle like this. That'd be completely fucking worthless. And I've been super open about that, which I'm sure you know since you keep saying that you've watched my content. So you probably know that I was never going to accept the fight in the first place, especially since you're like significantly taller than me, right? Like it wouldn't make any sense. And even though you would probably beat me in a fight, you're certainly not beating me in like an aesthetic physique competition because goddamn, I blow your ass out of the water. Look at this fucking anime character physique I'm rocking. Meanwhile, you're over here with that Abercrombie and Fitch from 1998. Now, in Sneako's...
Oh my. Yo! Nah. This is a violation and a half. I would just like to say that now. I have no words for this. Keep it a buck. I'm just being honest. It's crazy.
Credit, he did start going to the gym recently. Maybe I inspired him, and you know what? That's great. I'm glad I could have a positive impact on your life like that, Sneako. Getting into the gym is a fantastic thing, and you're gonna feel so much better. And I know you'll start seeing results soon as long as you keep at it. And then finally, our last exchange goes very similarly to the others. You're not special from the other 10 soy boys who say the same thing. If you got a problem, stop talking on the internet. Let's solve it. So I said, got your Discord still working on responses? Brother, I have no problem. You started it and I made fun of you in return. You're upset about publicly admitting to cuckoldry and get mad at me for bringing it up. You should be mad at yourself instead. Have some self-reflection. Which it's true, I don't have a problem. You literally started it, Sneako, and you even asked your audience to let me know everything you said and send me your clips. You actually asked for a response, and then got super upset when my response was a little too mean to your feelings. How is that not the ultimate cuckoldry? Like, even more so than your girl getting clapped by 1,000 men. How?
Took your girl to a sex party and expected shit not to go south. You deserved it at that point. Talking about something. You know, I think everybody should try it. No. I'd prefer to be in the house. You feel me? Playing the game. Making YouTube videos. Being a fucking kid. You feel me? I'd rather be in the crib than go outside, be on some extra shit. But hey, we have different beliefs. Because apparently you think that's healthy.
When did
Hey,
you say that?
that's all you. That's all you. I don't want no parts.
How can you, with a straight face, still call other people soy boys? I'm not kidding, I really didn't want to keep talking about you, but you won't stop talking and crying about me. It's sad. I understand you have a humiliation fetish, so hopefully this whole thing has helped you orgasm.
No. The fuck? This thing is just, yo. Is that a, wait a minute, is that an actual thing? Because now I gotta do my research. There's a lot of kinky people out in the world. I gotta see, is that actually a thing? Let me see. It's an actual thing. This shit is called erotic. Nigga, read this. Read it. Read it. Read it. Read that. Erotic humiliation. What in the actual am I looking? Yo, get this off. Get this off. Get it off my screen, bro. What am I looking at?
One more time from all of it. I don't think it's fun dunking on you, Sneako. I don't. And I'm certainly not canceling you. But you keep doing this. So you forced my hand to make fun of you again. But anyway, that's about it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is there more? I want to see if there's more. Just like out of curiosity. This is like, why not? Let me see. Oh my god. They gave us an ad.
I've been listening and just making the conscious decision to not do what you've been asking me. But I'm done with my rebellious stage now. I'll play ball. I'll play along. So, what am I talking about? I'm sure you've noticed, over the last year or so, I've slowly built up this room until it's resembled this fucking 16 chapel. And a lot of people have been asking me to do a little room tour because they thought it was cool as I was slowly adding things in here like it was a goddamn Sims character's room. And I just kept saying, oh yeah, I'll eventually do that once I get this or that. Oh, I'll do it, in like a week or two once I find the Tesseract or the Allspark and put it in here in a display case and this and that. Just always making up excuses and pushing it further down the line. And one of the biggest complaints that came from this is when I...
Why did you enter my chat like that?
Let me see.
Yo, this nigga got a problem. The fact that this beef has been going on for what is assumed to be 3 months is absolutely fucking crazy. Like, how do you even let it get that bad? That's honestly fucking disgusting. I'll be honest. That's gross. That's actually nasty. Like, how do you just allow that? You not good, like, what, bro? That's nasty. That's actually nasty. What? All I'm saying is
Bro,
could never be
got
me.
it.
Could never be me. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, you really brought your girl to a sex party?
It's a few more
Really?
attacks, bro.
And then proceed to say, I think it's something that everybody should try. No, it's not.
But I swear, bro, if this man just put us
I'd
in a
rather
loop,
be
bro, I'm literally about to
in
leave,
the
bro.
crib.
No way.
I'd
No
rather
way.
be in the crib,
Like,
playing the
beat crap
game,
out of him, bro.
not doing nothing but mind my business.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
But you know,
Come on.
I'd rather be in the house
No. Bruh. Huh.
playing the game,
No.
minding my business.
Go on. Please.
Bro's literally a cuck. Like,
No.
how do you let that happen? That's terrible.
Destroy him.
Was it his idea or was it the girl's idea? That's my question. Either way, for agreeing to it in general, suggesting the idea in general
Finally.
is weird and disgusting. Bro said, you want to watch my clips?
10,000 years.
That is a
Just
mag,
to beat
sir.
this thing.
Filled with .308.
Bro, you know what this guy just said? 3V.
Looked like 9mm at first.
People in the party.
But yeah, no, in all seriousness, that's disgusting. That's dirty. I don't know how you just. Why? Why? What tells you that's okay? How do you go about doing the things that you do and then think that it's okay? Like, what? No.
I need an invite.
Because I'll be damned.
I need an invite.
That's really weird. That is really disgusting. You know what makes it? You know what makes it worse, bro? This has been going. It's apparent according to Charlie. This has been going on for 3
You
months.
invited me?
3 full months.
You invited me?
3 full months. And I also find it sad how he asked his Discord server for for responses. Yo, what is with y'all? Why y'all coming in my? Why are y'all just popping up in my chat being zesty?
It said I can't join. I need an invite.
What's up with that? What y'all got going on, bro? But yeah, nah. People said it's been going on for 3 months. 3 months. 3 months is crazy. 3 months got it, bro. Isn't it? Yeah, nah. And he had to ask his Discord for responses to tweets, which in my opinion is funny as hell. That's hilarious. In my opinion, that's funny. It's like, what? Like, bruh, it's a one-on-one back and forth tweet. You asking people for advice? How that work? That's my only question. How that work? This nigga Sneako, bruh. He just need to stop. That's really what he need to do. Take a long look at life and stop. I wonder, does he even have a YouTube? Just no. Sneako should have a YouTube channel. I could be wrong though. I'm trying to see. Does he still have a YouTube channel? Like I could be wrong.
He makes it straight, man. When I was a kid, I always tried to sneakily say the N-word in conversation to see if I was allowed. It doesn't work. My friend Draymond roasted me every time. Hey, shut your good son looking ass up. Shut your soy sauce fish.
This is not funny, bro. Yo, Sneako did stand up comedy. How did people find this nigga funny? Oh yeah, he did get banned off of. He did get banned off of what's it called? YouTube.
YouTube.com. They terminated all of my channels. For those of you that don't know, before I started live streaming 3 months ago, I amassed 1 million subscribers on my main channel called Sneako, doing artistic, creative, funny videos with the motto of seeking truth through funny. I started in middle school, taking the bus home, and then uploading my Call of Duty commentaries, evolving to my famous series called the 1 Minute Podcast, where I was interviewing people on the streets of New York City. Then when I started live streaming on my second channel, Sneako, I quickly grew to 850,000 subscribers in a summer. I had to do something. The theme of my live streams was labeled as Red Pill, which a lot of people on the internet misconstrue as some pickup artist, misogynistic, women hating, when in reality, the analogy comes from the movie The Matrix, when Morpheus offers Neo the red pill or the blue pill. The red pill meaning the truth. Since the beginning of my streaming, the mantra I kept repeating to my chat was that freedom of speech is dead, and if they censor it, it's true. And since then, they got me for 3 strikes, and that's why they terminated everything, not just my second channel, but my main channel, and any fan channel with my name in it. Not only that, but I'm going to pursue legal action against Google for freezing 120,000 of my dollars because they terminated my account when they felt like it. Them banning me proves what I'm saying right. Freedom of speech is dead. Nobody cares about the truth anymore, and you can see why from my strikes. My first community guidelines warning was for COVID misinformation. My first strike was for election misinformation. My third one was for nudity, and then they said, you know what, that's too obvious, we'll remove that one. Then I flew to Bucharest, Romania to meet with Andrew Tate and be on his podcast, and they hit me with the cyberbullying strike for a viral video that was uploaded 2 months ago. If it's not obvious, anything can be labeled as cyberbullying and anything can be labeled as harassment. So I posted a YouTube short on my main channel saying, hey guys, I can't stream for 2 weeks, I'll see you soon. and YouTube hit me with the circumvention strike, and that's how they were able to delete everything off the platform. Even though there's channels right now who have done the same thing. Hey guys, I can't stream because I have a strike, I'll see you soon. It's an excuse. There's no consistency with the rules. They attack people who are going against their agenda. All the YouTubers that are celebrating me being banned right now have proved my point as well. They are so brainwashed and programmed that they can't comprehend the fact that celebrating the banning of another YouTuber is sick.
Well, I mean, I tried to warn him. I tried to warn him. And yeah, YouTube, I mean, look, it's YouTube's website. They can do whatever the fuck they want. If he broke TOS, then that's an L for him. But I warned him. I told him, like, he was moving mad. He was moving mad.
A lot of these booster shot, indoctrinated, brainwashed YouTubers are trying to take credit for the fact that I'm banned, when in reality, it's bigger than you. The government is watching me. The senator of Michigan played my clip of a stream. The committee, the chair of Homeland Security, said that I'm a domestic threat and that I'm encouraging violence.
So that we all understand exactly the type of extremist content we are discussing today, and I'd like to take a moment to show a few examples, if you'd check the screen.
What really happened is Susan got a phone call from somebody on Epstein's Island saying, you need to get rid of this guy. He's growing too fast and he's exposing the truth. You need to get rid of him before he keeps waking people up. But what they don't realize is that I don't need YouTube.com to go connect with people. YouTube is just a platform that I used. What I really need is my voice and a camera. And as long as I'm here, the audience will still be here too. I always knew that this was inevitable. When you start speaking the truth and you don't follow what they're saying, you don't believe in the feminist, Black Lives Matter, brainwashing bullshit, the liberal indoctrination, the he, him in your bio, if you don't follow that, you're a threat. The tactics that they use are very simple and they do it over and over again. When somebody starts speaking the truth, they paint you as a racist, a human trafficker, a misogynist, anything that makes people think that you're a bad person so that you don't listen to the message. A lot of people are blindsided to think that I'm a misogynist when in reality, my philosophy is simple. Men and women need each other. Women are very easily brainwashed right now, and men are getting weaker by everything we see on social media. They're pushing porn, they're pushing nonsense, they're pushing antidepressants.
They pushing what? They pushing what? Oh no. No. What the fuck?
On you, they want you to be dumber, weaker, slower, and they don't want you to hear the truth. They ultimately just want to keep complete control over you, and they do that by ruining the household from the inside out. I understand that saying this makes me a target, but I have never cared about money to that extent. What I really care about is human connection. That's why I did artistic videos for 9 years. I know that what I'm saying establishes a connection with my audience that a lot of people don't have. And a lot of them are jealous. That's why they're celebrating right now. 2 YouTubers that I looked up to when I was a kid, H3, Ethan Klein, and KSI, are both making fun of me when I got banned, even though they're YouTubers.
Shout out Sneako. We talked about Sneako, didn't we? Basically just a manosphere, red pill, woman-hating loser.
Wannabe Tate.
Yeah, just another one, you know, another off-brand, insecure man. So anyway, he got banned, so we'd love to see it.
See you, old partners.
See ya, partner.
These are 2 YouTubers that before I even started YouTube, I looked up to as an example. And I saw them both sell their soul in real time. After they got canceled and after the same people that are coming after me came after them, they sold out. They gave up their principles and they apologized. They changed their agenda and they say whatever the fuck is on Twitter trending. Deep down, they both know that they sold out because I know. I've been watching them for as long as they've been making videos. So when someone like me comes around, they attack me instead of the bigger system that's controlling us all. I'm not a bad person. I'm just trying to wake you up. And they're jealous of the fact that they should have done what I did. I have an advantage as an advocate for free speech because I've grown up in real time on this website. And even though they're trying to erase it, the memory cannot be taken away from people's minds. I am exactly who I say I am, and people don't believe the lies like they have with all these other martyrs of free speech. I posted a list of names on my Instagram. Andrew Tate, Kanye West, Donald Trump, Alex Jones, Julian Assange, Edward Snowden, all these people who have tried to save freedom of speech, and Instagram took it down for violence. The uncomfortable truth is if I was a he, him, feminist soy boy, and I posted the same list of names and I just insulted them and called them all racist, Instagram would have kept it up. But because I'm advocating for them, they say that I'm promoting violence. The censorship is right in front of your face right now. If you talk about COVID, they put a warning right at the bottom. If you have the wrong opinion about the election, they delete your video. They take down your channel. The misconception that most people don't understand is they don't do this to protect us from misinformation. They do this to control the narrative. I've been wronged by Google. I've been wronged by my role models, my YouTube peers, but I've always attained the idea that what is real will prosper. Time will tell, and eventually people will understand where I'm coming from. What big tech and all these YouTube sellouts don't understand is that genuine human connection cannot be replaced by anything. I have an audience online now that you can't take away. And no matter what platform I go to, no matter how much they try to censor me, people will actively need the truth. I dedicated my entire life for YouTube. It was my dream when I was a kid. I dropped out of college to pursue it, but it's not going anywhere. Luckily, I have a backup. It's all here on this website, and all the live stream backups are on patreon.com/thesneako. Sign up for the creativity kit if you want to see my life's work and all the artistic videos that I poured my life into that YouTube tried to strip away. But I'm not going anywhere. Eventually, these frauds who are not only praying but celebrating my downfall will lose all of their fans when they eventually get exposed and they can't sleep at night because they know they're full of shit. I don't care that I'm banned. I'm not like these other YouTubers. I don't need validation. I don't need $1 million. I need to be rich so that I can protect myself and keep speaking the truth. But what I care about is genuine human connection, is inspiring people, is getting inspired, is sharing stories and being real. A lot of people don't know how to do that now because social media extracts it away from you. I encourage you to sign up for my mailing list and also sign up for the creativity kit where I do 3 calls a week, and I also teach you all the tools you need to go viral on social media and start making money right now. Because they're trying to program you and make you dumber. You're scrolling all day, being a drone, listening to these bullshit ass people feed you nothing. You can sign up for my mailing list.
Bro's just chatting.
On this website, and you could also sign up for the creativity kit where I do 3 calls a week and also have a whole course teaching you how to make money on social media now, how to go viral, how to have a presence like this, and how to hack the algorithm. I did it so well they had to ban me. For now, I'll be streaming at twitch.tv/Sneako Live. It's no telling how long I'm going to last on that platform. I can't predict I'll be there forever. That's why I implore you to sign up for my mailing list and also follow me on Instagram at Sneako. But even then, I trust that even if I get banned off of every single one of these websites, you will still find me. I'm not going anywhere. And I'll end this video like I ended all of my streams. I'll say something that they don't want you to hear. Follow God, be safe, bob and weave all the haters, ignore the distractions, don't get programmed, be safe.
That was his final message. I just had to find it. Because I already know he got taken off the platform. But yeah, bro, it's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have no words though, to be honest. I don't really feel bad.
No. No, 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 no.
Like, there are a lot of like commentary channels, like a bunch, like everybody's looking at this right now. It's crazy. It's actually insane. Just the content that he did when he was a kid is entirely different from the content that he does now. I feel like if he stuck with the content he did as a kid, it would have probably turned out better for him. I'll say as far as like, you know, not having everybody be on your ass. and having more enjoyable content, in my opinion. Cause like obviously no shit, there are stuff that the government controls and all that, but I wouldn't say it's like that. I wouldn't say it's that bad. That's just my opinion on it though. But there have been points in history where the government has controlled what people hear, what type of information gets passed around, that type of shit. But I'm not like the government's a lie type shit. Or like you're being brainwashed. That type of shit. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, you're being brainwashed. You're just scrolling on social media. You're dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb. I'm not gonna do that. It's one thing to be, I would say, how do I word this properly? It's one thing to be controversial and be proper about it, and then there's another thing to be controversial and superstitious. Cause when you decide to be controversial, you're talking about a topic that is worldwide, it's national. Everybody has heard of this topic at least once and has shared their opinion on it at least once. When you become controversial, you're talking about something that everybody has, like, I would say, at least the smallest amount of knowledge on. But you wish to, like, explore that topic deeper. And so with that, you give your explanation, you give your opinion on the matter with like what connects with what specifically in a reasonable manner, in a communicative manner, to the point where people can and want to understand you, instead of like hearing someone blast nonsense and then blatantly ignoring them. But when you take controversy and mix it with superstition, you get a giant mess. Cause look, like I said, the way controversy works is you talk about a topic that's known almost everywhere, and you talk about it in a reasonable manner. What you say connects with what. As you're talking, when you're doing controversy, as you're talking, you have to connect the dots along the way. Otherwise, you're just going to be spewing nonsense. And then when you put superstition into that, it's no matter. It's no longer you just sharing your opinion and facts to back it up. You're just sharing your opinion to the point where you eventually use your opinion as evidence towards your opinion, if that makes sense. Because like I said, when you're talking about controversy, you're talking about a topic, you're sharing your opinion, but you're also giving factual evidence to back up that opinion. Controversy and superstition, you're using your opinion to back up your opinion. There is no solid concrete evidence. There is no fact. There are no factual statements being said. That is just you trying your absolute hardest to push a narrative about something that you want to be able to grasp, but you simply can't due to the fact that you have nothing to back up. You have nothing to back up your claim. You have nothing to back up the main reason you started talking about this topic in the first place. So, like I said, controversy by itself, you're sharing your opinion, but you're also giving facts to back it up. And then we have controversy mixed with superstition, which just is a giant mess. You're just basically you're just talking. All you're doing is just sharing your opinion, but you're not giving any evidence to back it up. You're just talking in hopes of making a point. When if all you're doing is talking, you can't really get nowhere. You can't really have a point if there wasn't any to begin with. Or if you had one in the first place and then just like stirred away from it. Because everybody's way of sharing an opinion on something is going to be different. You can't change that. It's always going to be different. But despite it being different, you're always going to have to give some type of evidence. You're going to have to back up your opinion with something, because it can't just be what you said to start yourself off in the conversation, and it also just can't be you running your mouth. You have to back it up with something. You can't just let it sit there. And if you do manage to have some evidence to back up what you're saying, then good for you. You're one of the few people who actually know what they're talking about when touching on a topic instead of just running their mouth and hoping to find some type of evidence or just using their own opinion to back up their opinion. But if you are one of those people who, like I said, use their opinion to back up their opinion, who just run their mouth on a topic that they have no evidence upon, or if you do find evidence and it doesn't match the opinion that you're trying to preach, then you should stop. Take the time to have that conversation with yourself, listen to what you're saying, because during these types of things, you're gonna have to hear yourself when you speak. And there's a lot of people that don't do that. They don't hear themselves when they speak. But yeah, if you are having trouble doing that, or just, you know, don't want to have any concrete evidence at all, you just feel like touching upon a topic that you know nothing about, then that is a severe problem for you and others around you. Because you could do that to one person. You could touch upon a topic that they've told you about, bring up absolutely no evidence to back up what you're saying. And obviously they're gonna feel some type of way because they probably take that topic very seriously. And then when it's done to you, you're gonna complain about it, but at the same time not see the problem with it. Because all you're doing is just focus. You're just focused on the narrative that you're trying to push, on what you're trying to say. But you don't bother considering other people around you. And then on top of that, not having any evidence to back up what you're saying. So then it just draws it down to just straight up arguing. There is no You're not calm with anything. You're not trying to be reasonable. You're not giving any evidence to back up what you're saying in the first place. You're just talking. And majority of the time, it's either you keep repeating the same thing over when you don't have any evidence. You either keep repeating the same thing over and over, or you would say something that'll make you look very, very dumb. Like it could be about any controversial topic, like in general.
Levels.
You end up looking dumb if you have no evidence to back up what you're saying. And if you do, hey, that's good for you. You're actually bringing up a valid argument. But if you don't, then oh well.
Yeah, I know how to do that. I just don't like fight I don't do like one like V5s and all of that, so that's why it's hard for me to level up.
But yeah, that's all I have to say. To be honest. And then there are also people who are just delusional, who only listen to what they tell themselves. Because, yes, you can give yourself some very good advice, but you can also give yourself some very bad advice that you would mistake for good advice. You being delusional brushes up on that. Because if that's the case, then whether it be good or bad, whatever your brain tells you, you're just gonna listen to it and not give it a second thought. Even though you really should rationalize the situation to yourself and think before you act, in my opinion. Especially when it goes towards like anything, to be honest. It applies to anything. Hell, you probably could have wasted somebody's time without knowing it, but you were, too stuck in that delusion, too stuck doing what your brain just kept telling you to do, whether it be good or bad. You just kept doing it. So yeah, It's one thing to have like free will, just in general, and then it's another